hope you guys really enjoyed last week's Feed Your Fiend in the GTP because this is going to be serving number 2. here's what happened. So we're going through feeding. We're feeding snakes. We're working our ass off. Boom, 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 boom. Talking about shit. Pretty proud of ourselves for that rattlesnake idea, huh? How cool is that? My cat is about to make a goddamn mess because my wife left a half full can of something right by my computer. The cat. We're not going to do that. Anyway. So we're going along. We're pretty proud of ourselves. And I hope you guys enjoyed that because I thought that was awesome. And old Red here did good, even though Reaper kind of stuck me. If that goes over well and you guys liked it and YouTube likes it and nothing overly bad happens from us doing that, we'll start doing that. We'll just do it that way where you make it private afterwards. So it's only going to go to like subscribers and we'll hopefully generate our income from that to keep things going off of Super Chats, which we were pretty happy with on this one, weren't you, Kurt?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, so we're not trying to make $500 a video or anything like that. I mean, that's not what the goal is. The goal is to just help supplement the YouTube, help keep things growing, and to bring the content we really want to bring that YouTube tells me I can't, because I am that kind of human being that when you tell me you can't do that, man, I try to find a way to stick it to the man. She just tried to kill me. So that's normal for my operation, and I finally think we found a way to do it, so thank you guys for helping with that. But we get all done, and I look at Kurt and say, oh, do we need to feed your fiend for Saturday? And Kurt goes, oh shit, yeah we do. What's left? I'm like, GTPs. Like, we just did that. I'm like, it's the only thing left. So we're getting week 2 of the GTP. I promise we'll do something different next week. I think somebody asked for the carpet python. Maybe we'll feed the carpet python next week. We got him this week. He actually almost bit me this week. So you ready, Kurt?
Yep.
Do-do-do-do. And plow! Right up in the tree. Just so cool how they feed. I do really love these guys, man. I know one of our subscribers just got their first GTP, or they ordered it, and it's going to be arriving soon. You're really going to like these snakes. If yours isn't a Biak, it may actually be somewhat handleable. This one here is a pain in the ass all the time, but they're just so pretty, and their colors are so cool. What I really need to do is probably put a second light on there and have it balance between day and night display, because if it's going to be a display cage, I probably shouldn't run the red all the time. You can run red all the time, the snake ain't going to give a shit, but obviously red on the green doesn't really show the colors off as well as I think we could. But I do it because I can leave it on 24/7, so the red lights are not going to see it. It's going to be more nocturnal anyway, so it's better for it. But I could just run on a flip-flop timer for a display. I just haven't done it. I go back and forth on maybe putting these in the zoo for a bit. I mean, I got a tank that I want to put, some swans or some palm pit vipers or something like that in, and we'll obviously have to wait because it's a venomous snake that's not native to Kansas, so we got to wait on the licensing. So in the meantime, in that tall arboreal cage, I think it'd be really cool to stick a nice GTP or emerald tree boa. So we might end up doing that. I don't know what we're going to do with that cage. That's what's going to be fun about the zoo, is when it finally gets done, it's going to be rotating out. And as far as that cage you guys saw, all those little alcoves sticking out will be planters, so we can put some real plants or fake plants in there. We'll see what we want to do when the time comes. I'm going to vote for fake plants the more I think about it. Just one less damn thing anybody's got to do. Nobody's got to go water the plants, and if they get dirty, you can just throw them away and put another plastic plant. We'll make it look like a really nice, cool, like legit looking place, and that's where those snakes are going to be, so it'll be really cool. And that background's all concrete, believe it or not. I know it was dyed kind of a reddish sand color, which will be really neat that they're dyeing the concrete. It'll make it look really natural. Alright, so GTP feeding part 2. We'll see if that thing swallows. You know what? I never even got a chance to watch the last Feed Your Fiend. Did you do the super fast swallow thing?
Yep.
How cool was it? Did it come out pretty cool?
Yeah.
Alright. And guys, also, let me sit down for this. If you want to sit down, Kurt, there's a chair there. So, on these mic things, what has happened is one of our mic cords went to shit. I think I might have mentioned that in the last live video I did, and that's why we were filming that live. Well, after Kurt got here, we reviewed some footage from... We went to Tanganyika Park recently and filmed, and we're hoping to be able to release that footage. Before we can release it, it'll be a while because we got to put it together, send it to them for their approval, and then release it. And we will not release anything like that without sending to the other entity and letting them look at it first. I think that's the only fair way to do it. The problem is that was the day that mic cord failed. Everything before that was good. Everything there was bad, and it was bad at Tanganyika. So most of the audio is completely shit. But the footage from Tanganyika is so cool that I just can't throw that footage away. And Kurt's kind of feeling the same way. You know, he was really bummed that we did this. It was really cool. It was really different. And it was something out of our norm. It was awesome to do, and it's something we really want to get into. It would have been a bummer to throw that footage away. And I didn't really want to call the guy like, hey, you know, we had all that fun. Can we come do it again on your dime? Because our mic sucks. So what we're going to do is kind of set that to some different musics in the background and going to kind of voice over it and try to do an entirely different style of video that way. So it'll be a much more heavily edited and a lot more work to go into those few videos from Tanganyika. But hopefully we come up with something really cool and still fun to watch. Was not our intent, because I really wanted to get, you know, the guy that owns that place was such a cool guy. And I really enjoyed our back and forth, having him talk about some of the stuff. So I'm going to have to get that in there too. And I just don't know if any of it's going to be usable. I've even thought about maybe calling him and having him do voiceover with me on some of the things. I don't know if he'd be able to do that or not. But I definitely want to look at getting all that in there and bringing that to you. The things we got to do at Tanganyika, I mean, that park was so amazing that, I mean, we got to feed giraffe, which I've fed giraffe before. We got to ride a camel. I can't remember if I'd ridden a camel before in life. Maybe, sometime. Done a lot of weird shit. But I got to feed rhinoceros. Like, I literally got to feed rhinoceros. I got to feel its prehensile upper lip on my hand. And kind of, oh man, it was so cool. That was like the most amazing thing ever. I got to feed a pygmy hippopotamus, which pygmy hippopotamus is like the world's biggest oxymoron. But I got to do that. I mean, I got lemurs who were grabbing my hand and opening my hand to get a craisin. The experiences that we got to have there were just amazing. So I was really bummed that our mic broke. So I'm really sorry that we didn't bring you the best quality videos that we usually do, and it couldn't have picked a worse time, but we're going to make something good, and we've also learned from that. So what we're going to be doing here very soon is purchasing some headphones, so then Kurt, when he's on camera now, will have to wear those. It may kind of kill some of the back and forth him and I have sometimes, I don't know, but that way he can hear what the mic hears and have just that, so he'll know if there's any issues so we don't run into it again. Because he had no way of knowing that this was happening until after he went to review the footage. So that really kind of sucked. Kurt, you got anything else you want to share about that?
No.
No? That pretty well covered it? You don't have any emotions about that?
It just sucked.
It just sucked. See, okay guys, this is why he does the camera work and I do that. Because I can every now and then open up a little and be a little bit like, oh man, this was great, this was bad. Kurt's like this. So while I'm doing this, he is kind of just super stable and flat, which is good. All right, guys, we will catch you later. I love each and every one of you. Oh, one thing we got coming sometimes, I know, did our wedding video come out pretty decent, or did you look at that thing yet?
I haven't looked at it yet.
You haven't looked at it yet? Oh, I was curious if the audio picked up. But Kurt did film our wedding, and I know we were going to film it live for you all. I just couldn't do that. Whenever we get that video and he gets that done too, we'll probably share it with you guys here on Patreon as well if anybody wants to see it. All right, love each and every one of you guys. See you next week.